The Mayans are an ancient civilization, living mainly in South America for over 5,000 years. They are still around today, but not anywhere near their former glory. The conquering Spaniards burned up most of the Mayan literature and killed thousands. What we have learned has come from their ancient pyramids still standing today. The Mayan calendar is a system of distinct calendars and almanacs used by the Mayan civilization of pre-Columbian Mesoamerica and by some modern Maya communities in highland Guatemala. These calendars can be synchronized and interlocked in many ways, their combinations giving rise to further, more extensive cycles. The essentials of the Mayan calendar system are based upon a system which had been in common use throughout the region, dating back to at least the 6th century BC. It shares many aspects with calendars employed by earlier Mesoamerican civilizations, such as the Zapotec and Olmec, and contemporary or later ones such as the Mixtec and Aztec calendars. Although the Mesoamerican calendar did not originate with the Maya, their subsequent extensions and refinements of it were the most sophisticated. Along with those of the Aztecs, the Maya calendars were the best documented and most completely understood. The most important of these calendars is one with a period of 260 days. This 260-day calendar was prevalent across all Mesoamerican societies and is one of great antiquity, almost certainly the oldest of the calendars. It is still used in some regions of Oaxaca and amongst the Mayan communities of the Guatemalan highlands. The Maya version is commonly known to scholars as the Tzolk'in. Each day of the Tzolk'in has a patron spirit who influences events. Alkin, the Mayan shaman priest whose title means daykeeper, read the Tzolk'in to determine the answers to yes or no questions, as well as more complex questions involving health, wealth, and family. The sacred calendar is also used to set the most auspicious dates for household, lineage, and community rituals. When a child is born, the daykeeper interprets the Tzolk'in cycle to identify the baby's character, similarly done today with a natal chart. For example, a child born on the day of the Akba'al is thought to be feminine, wealthy, verbally skillful. The birth of the Akba'al, along with several other days, is also thought to give the child the ability to receive messages with the supernatural world through somatic twitches of blood lightning, so he or she would become a shaman priest or a marriage spokesman. Maya shamans also perform a wide variety of divinatory arts, which do not specifically depend upon a mastery of the sacred calendar, including crystal, mirror, and water gazing, and spirit possession, amongst others. In a book by Barbara Handclaw, The Mayan Code, Time Acceleration and the Awakening of the World Mind, she describes the 9 underworlds. She says, the 9 underworlds of creation are the transformation of consciousness. The actual pattern of creation described by the Mayan calendar looks like a pyramid with 9 levels, immensely long periods of time with shorter and shorter periods stacked on top, or even more accurately, as a set of nestled vessels, each of them 20 times smaller than the last. Each of these 9 creation cycles is also 20 times shorter than the previous cycle. Each of these cycles is further divided into 13 equal sections of time, and each of these sections has a purpose onto creation. There are 7 sections of day and 6 sections of night to each level. The Sumerian and Mesopotamians wrote the same pattern on clay tablets as their understanding of creation. The ancient Vedic texts that are the basis of Buddhism, Hinduism, Sufism, Taoism, have the same understanding of 9 levels with 13 sections each. Our own Bible states that there were 7 days to creation in the book of Genesis. The Mayan calendar is becoming more noticed these days. If you study the Mayan calendar or know someone who has, then you might have already heard the date December 21st, 2012. This is the day the Mayan calendar is said to end. This is a scary thought for some people because the calendar itself is so prophetic throughout history, predicting all stages of consciousness from beginning of the universe to the start of multicellular animals all the way down to family, tribal, and planetary consciousness. It suggests that we are all getting increasingly closer and closer to the end. Humans tend to be fatalists, so many who are in states of worry and fear see this time as hell on earth, the rapture in full imaginated form, World War III, nuclear bombs, asteroids hitting the planet, the moon crashing down on us, disease wiping everyone out. Most people that hear of this date tend to correlate it with the overblown ideas of Y2K. They dismiss it as being just another overhyped idea. As you have learned, this date has literally been set in stone for thousands of years. The Mayans were master astronomers. This end date correlates with the Earth lining up with the Sun and the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Astronomers have confirmed that this will happen and are in agreement with geologists that this could be the next pole shift the Earth sees. The Earth just might cleanse itself as it has done again and again. Many people are afraid of this event, but just as many are awaiting its arrival. Dreamers of all sorts identify this time as the second coming of Christ, ascension to a higher plane, oneness acquired. They think we will be given powers of healing, levitation, telepathy. Metaphysicians see it as a time of ascension, that we will physically change vibrations and move to a higher plane. A virtual paradise beyond all comprehension, where we will live forever and have all knowledge and happiness. In the end, hoping for the best does not guarantee it. Perception in the mind is what tells us if we are happy or not. So choose what you would like to be, and go for it.